Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Spencer, Fragrant King. Today we're going to talk about Oakcha. Oakcha is a fragrance house that I've reviewed a few times on my page. They typically just do like imitation fragrances, and they're really good at it, I think. If you want to find an affordable option to some of the higher end fragrances, Oakcha is a really good option. I got into Oakcha maybe a year ago when I was sent a bunch of different ones. I was predominantly trying to find that version of Melanie Martinez's Crybaby, which I did. It is called Praise the Perfume. Again, I have a video on here that you can go and watch. This I wanted to film because I purchased the Gourmand Collection, which is in this packaging here. The Gourmand Collection is, I want to say, 6 fragrances. 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6. I'm pretty sure it's 6 fragrances. I'll pop it up once I get a chance. But the Oakcha Gourmand Collection came out, I want to say October, November, and I bought everything but the lemon cake and caramel swirl. I did berry bonbon, I did nectar whirl, I did vanilla something. I don't remember the 4 I did. I just know that the only one I kept was nectar whirl, not nectar swirl. I think I said swirl earlier. It's whirl. Nectar whirl is the only one I kept. Whirl. W-H-I-R-L. Whirl. Oh, marshmallow mist was one of them too, which the word marshmallow was spelled wrong on the bottle. I thought that was a little interesting. I was like, oh, okay. Marshmallow whirl, berry bonbon, and then the vanilla, whatever. Was it vanilla gelato? They didn't work. They just were not that good to me. And then I only kept nectar whirl. Oakcha was really cool about it. I explained to them that the fragrances didn't meet my expectations. I was not a fan of them, and I would like to return them. They allow a return, but you have to pay for shipping, and you have to make sure it gets back to Oakcha. Basically, they're not going to do anything for you. Not the best customer service. However, they do provide you the option, if you are going to cancel or return something, to get $40 as a gift card, which I did take the $40 because there were 2 other fragrances that I was eyeing. I didn't expect anything else, but then they sent me these links to review fragrances for them, and I got another $20, and I think $10 more for being like an Oakcha like text message sign up. So essentially I had $70 to buy fragrances. I kept Nectar Whirl and sent back the other 3 from the Gourmand Collection. I also purchased one from the Candy Collection, which the Candy Collection, I already owned one, and I wanted to get one more. And at that time when I bought all this, it was like buy 4, buy 5, get 1 free, and then get like 30% off. So long story short, the Gourmand Collection did not work for me. What did work from it was Nectar Whirl. So we're going to talk about that really fast. So Nectar Whirl, I unfortunately no longer have a laptop. It broke. So I kind of have to go off memory with fragrances. But Nectar Whirl is basically an imitation of Kayali's Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. This has patchouli in it. It has vanilla. It has like a warm creme brulee vibe. It smells just like Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli by Kayali. It is definitely imitating that. I feel like the Gourmand Collection was supposed to be on its own, do its own thing. However, this smells just like that. Berry Bonbon in the collection was a pistachio forward fragrance. It smelled just like Yum Pistachio Gelato from Kayali, and I don't really like that scent, and I'm sick of the pistachio craze. I'm not a fan of the pistachio scent, so Berry Bonbon didn't work for that reason. Marshmallow Mist, I think, was just going to try to copycat all the marshmallow scents, and it smelled very synthetic and cheap, and it didn't project at all. It went on my skin and soured immediately. It was just not good. And then I'm going to call it Vanilla Gelato. It may be something different, but it was supposed to smell like 59 by Sol de Janeiro. My friend Tony, he actually reviewed it, and he loves it. It works on his skin. 59 I like, but 59 doesn't even perform well on me. Vanilla gelato did not either. It was just, it was a total letdown. And I haven't tried the caramel brew, and I didn't do the lemon cake, which I don't really like lemon. And honestly, even though the caramel brew did sound good, uh, after how the fact that the majority of the collection let me down, I was good. I moved on. So Nectar Whirl's nice. I kept it. Has really good longevity. Still smells nice. It is definitely a Vanilla Royale dupe. Oops, I said the D word. Sorry. Are we allowed to say that on YouTube? I know on Instagram they get all like crazy and remove your shit. Oh well. Anyways, I did purchase one from the candy collection, which I am going to review really quickly because there's not much to say about it other than it's awesome. And that packaging is adorable, I think, for the candy collection. This is the packaging. I love it. It's all my favorite colors, but I got watermelon jam. The other candy collection bottle that I have is right here, and that is Pink Euphoria. So Pink Euphoria out of the candy collection, this is supposed to smell like Skittles. It's got all the fruity berry, cherry, blueberry. It gives me Skittles, but it mainly just gives me a really fruity, fresh scent. Watermelon jam is definitely a watermelon candy. Like, this is so freaking good. I kind of hate that I got it in the winter time because it's colder out and this really doesn't project like it would probably in the hot heat, but it still does really well even in the cold weather. Watermelon jam is my jam. This is probably one of my favorite fragrances of the year, and I got it near the end of the year. I love this. Smells so fresh. It is a really clean, almost biting watermelon synthetic vibe, but it smells good. It reminds me of some of my body sprays on the wall. It reminds me of Beautiful Day from Bath and Body Works, which I think I have up there on the wall. But it's got a more of a watermelon vibe. So take like L'Imperatrice by Dolce and then like Beautiful Day, mix them together. You have watermelon jam. I like it. It's really, really good. It's clean, it's fresh. I liked the candy collection. For the most part, it did well. Obviously, I like Pink Euphoria and Watermelon Jam. That's what I have the 2 bottles of. There is one other in the collection that I for sure want. And really quickly, to kind of backtrack, I got those gift cards from Oakcha, the 40 and then like the 20 or 30 for reviewing. I used all that and I purchased 2 fragrances that I wanted, and I purchased a set to discover the rest of the candy collection. I did the Oakcha Candy Collection mini set. So this candy collection is 6 bottles of 2 milliliters each. Right here, you see. So this has a whole collection, which it has Watermelon Jam, Pink Euphoria, Sugar Rush, Peach Rings, Colorama, and Choco Break. So again, this is their versions of fragrances that are inspired by like candies. So Choco Break is a Kit Kat. Colorama is like a can of Coke. Peach Rings is like, the peach fat fuzzy navel peach ring candies. Sugar Rush, I think it's just straight up candy. It's just supposed to be like straight up candy, but I think they actually marketed it to be like Swedish fish, which I've never had Swedish fish, those little red fish, but I think it's really just like a sugary candy, Sugar Rush. And then we know Pink Euphoria that I have the bottle of is the Skittles, and then Watermelon Jam is just like a watermelon candy, watermelon hard candy. I don't think it was like specifically marketed after a brand. I might have to double check. So when I got this, the first 2 I tried were Sugar Rush and Peach Rings. I had each on a hand, and y'all, let me tell you about Sugar Rush. This is so good. I can still smell it off the little sampler, and I kind of want to get a tester paper, but I don't want to waste this because it's so good. I will be buying a full bottle of this. This is like peach, pinky, cherry, blueberry candies. Smells so good on my skin. Longevity is stupid. Like, I couldn't wash this off my skin. When I washed my hands, I still smelled it. It's that good. It will absolutely be my next Oakcha purchase. Had I not bought this with the 2 that I got the gift cards from, I would have been buying the full bottle of this. But Oakcha always has a sale, and I more than likely will reach out and get this one. Then I'll have 3 from the candy collection. So the candy collection overall is a win. I will say peach rings is not bad. I don't really smell it as much. Peach rings is not bad. It's just not good. Where I'm not obsessed with it, I'm going to actually swatch it on my little pad here. It's not that it's not good. It's just kind of boring. Peach rings are boring to me. I like peach in fragrances, but I think that candy is boring. It's not very good. It's very simple. It's just fresh. It's kind of almost got a cleaner vibe. It kind of smells a little bit like Pine Sol. Gonna go to the microphone for that one. We'll lower the voice. It smells like Pine Sol. Yeah, it's not bad. It just smells like cleaner. Like Fabuloso and Pine Sol mixed together with a little bit of hot water. It's like that meme where you've been cleaning your house and you end up passing out because you're like, from all the bleach and the Fabuloso. That's what I think with this. I feel like this is one of those at-home concoctions with your auntie where you're cleaning the house and you end up gassing your ass. That's this. Cute, but I don't think I would buy a bottle of it. I damn sure am not buying a bottle of Cola-Rama. Is disgusting. The problem with Cola-Rama is it's got patchouli in it and like a woodiness, which is not bad. I like patchouli, but with a cola, oh my God, child. I wanted to throw up. Like I barely sprayed any of this because it was so nasty. The one-time spray on my hand was all I needed. It was disgusting. Actually, I want to swatch it just so y'all can see me sniff it. You don't think I'm just lying. It actually smells bad. I think it stinks. I'm just doing one spray. Yeah. That initial blast is like cracking open a can of cola. Like I have a can of cola right here. It stinks so bad. It smells like dusty ass, dirt, cola, patchouli, and vomit. Yeah, it's nasty. Nasty girl. Okay, moving on. Don't buy that one. Choco Break. I wanted to like this. Maybe this is the one with patchouli. Again, I don't have a laptop anymore and I film with my phone, so I don't know what the hell notes are unless I've memorized them. So I can't pull this up on the website, but I will put them over me. I think maybe Choco Break is the one that has the patchouli. Oh shit, did I spray that on my table? Yeah, spray it on the table with scent I don't like. Again, opening note. Ooh, pretty chocolate. Oh, okay. I don't get Kit Kat, but you know, I don't think Kit Kats really smell like anything other than milk chocolate with a little bit of wafer inside. A wafer doesn't smell. It's just kind of funky. It wore down really, really mature and masculine smelling, and I just didn't like it. And I don't want to smell like chocolate. I feel like I have 2 fragrances that are really chocolate forward. Actually, one of them is one I purchased from Oakcha, but it works. This just doesn't. It just does not work. I used the coupons, obviously, to get this. We reviewed Gourmand Collection. We reviewed the Candy Collection. So now we just have 2 individuals to talk about. Again, my friend Tony, who is fragrance enthusiast on Instagram. So if you guys want to go follow anybody from the YouTube land over on Instagram, follow Tony, fragrance enthusiast. He was one of my very first friends when I started this journey back in 2021, and he has been tried and true, a really good person, great nose on Tony. And one of the things he raved about a while back was Libra Elixir. Now, this supposedly is Black Phantom by Killian. I've never smelled that. I could go smell it at Sephora next time I'm in Lexington, and I probably will. But Tony raved about it. It was like a woody chocolate, oud, earthy vibe on his skin. It boomed. On my skin, it boom, boom, booms. This is so good. I'm going to swatch this too, just because I want you guys to see my face, because it smells so good. Tony did not miss with this one. This has chocolate. Oh, it's so good. It's like a dark chocolate bar. Like if you go and get those really bougie 90% dark cacao chocolate bars, it's like that, but with like a little bit of a sweetness from like a caramel. I love the box. I love the box. The whole, oh, it has the little card, the Libra Elixir. This box is messed up. But I love the look. I love that navy. I like this. I wore this to work one day and I got a couple compliments and it lasted like all day long. And it's a very, very easy to wear scent, even though it is kind of strong. I think it's really easy. You could throw it on with a sweater, with anything. And I love it. So I was really excited to get this with those coupons because it had been one I've been watching for a while. So Libra Elixir, definitely recommend. This is relatively new. It's another one of their pink boxes. The thing with Oakcha is they put things in one color. I have several pink bottles back there. I actually had a friend over the other day and she's like, why do you have all the same perfume? I said, no, they're the same color. They're different fragrances. So I do kind of wish they wouldn't all be in pink. But I got Rosalina. Rosalina is the Carmina dupe. Carmina is from Creed. I've never smelled it. I won't say I never smelled it. I got to sniff it at Dillard's and I instantly liked it. I was like, oh, that's really pretty. It's a rose and kind of a oud woody. I see it posted all the time on Instagram. So I thought, I want to try it. And then when I saw Oakcha did it, imitation, I thought, that's the one I want. And it's all the notes I like roses, patchoulis, ouds. Again, I will put the notes up. When I got it home and actually got to wear it, this is Kayali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, 100%. So for those of you that do have Creed's Carmina, let me know if you have Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper by Kayali and do they smell the same? Because I think this smells just like that. If this is supposed to dupe Carmina and y'all have tried this and say, oh, this is nothing like Carmina, well, it's probably because it should have been duping Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, which I'm not mad about. I love Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. It's one of my favorite Kayali's. This is similar enough but different. The rose is really sweet in this, so it kind of reminds me a little bit of Rose Oud from the Oudgasm collection. It's definitely a Kayali friend. I will note that I've noticed a lot of Oakcha fragrances are imitating Kayali. I know Dua brand, who also Tony constantly talks about. I don't have anything from Dua. They do like straight imitations of fragrances. Like a fragrance comes out and they immediately go to work and make a dupe. I guess Oakcha kind of does the same thing. However, they've never outwardly said that they're imitating Kayali. They have multiple times. But I don't mind. It's not bad. It's not my favorite. Again, I'm not going to return it. It's something I could easily gift or resell, but I kind of like it. I like wearing it. So that's my opinions. Those are my reviews. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Let me know what you think of Oakcha. And if anybody has Creed's Carmina, let me know if you think this smells like it. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great one